This is an original production of The Gnomes of Wondergarten, with story, music, and performance by Nathaniel Santa Cruz. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Thumbkin and the Woodpecker. Summer was coming to an end. The sky was still blue, the sun was shining high, and scurrying through the forest was a little squirrel named Hamilton. Scampering here and there, Hamilton wandered about, looking for food, until he heard something unusual. Music. Curious, he followed the hidden melody until he came to a dense thicket. He pulled the leaves apart and, to his amazement, discovered the most wonderful garden. And there, standing beneath an old birch tree, was a little creature no taller than an apple. A gnome. He wore a pointy red hat, a blue coat, wooden shoes, and had a long, pointy white beard. Hamilton watched quietly as the little figure raked rocks into a pile. He was singing. Here at Wondergarten, the lovely garden, where gnomes sing all day and fairies all play. At Wondergarten, we'll happily stay the rest of our days. Hamilton listened until suddenly a loud rattling sound cut through the air. He looked up, and there, right next to a pointed window on the old birch tree, was a woodpecker. The gnome looked up and called out, "Excuse me, sir, this is my home you're rattling upon." But the woodpecker did not hear him. Hamilton watched as the gnome tried and tried again, growing more frustrated with each attempt. He waved his arms and shouted, but nothing could get the woodpecker's attention. Knowing he could climb the tree and ask that woodpecker to stop, Hamilton decided to help the gnome. So into the thicket he dove and climbed up the old birch tree. But before he could reach the woodpecker, it saw him and flew away, leaving behind a single feather. It was black with white spots. When the rattling stopped, the gnome looked out his bedroom window to investigate. Seeing him, Hamilton climbed down the tree and peered through the window to greet him. "Good day," he said. Startled, the gnome leaned back, tripped over a suitcase, and fell backwards onto the floor. "Oh, pardon me," said Hamilton. "I didn't mean to startle you, but that bothersome bird is gone now. I just sent him away." The gnome sat up, brushing himself off. "Gone, you say?" "Yes," replied Hamilton. He held up the feather as proof. "By my beard," said the gnome, "he is gone. Please, do, come in." Entering the house, Hamilton handed him the feather. The gnome examined it and promptly gave it back. "I cannot thank you enough," he said. "You've saved my day and my home. What is your name, good fellow?" "Hamilton. Hamilton Squirrel," he said. "Well, Mr. Hamilton Squirrel, my name is Thumbkin, Thumbkin, Thumbkin the Gnome. I live in this birch tree and call it my home. Thumbkin, Thumbkin, I am a gnome, and welcome to my little home. I love to grow mushrooms, I love them, it's true. I carve things from wood and play violin too. And if you would like to, then I will invite you to become good friends with me too." Grateful for Hamilton's help, Thumbkin invited him downstairs for dinner. In the kitchen, he served fresh bread, something Hamilton had never tasted before. Hamilton took a bite. It was soft, warm, and slightly sweet. His eyes sparkled with delight. "Where did you get this?" asked Hamilton. "Does it grow on trees?" "No, silly," said Thumbkin, chuckling. "We don't grow our bread, we make our bread." As they ate, Hamilton admired Thumbkin's home. Curious, Thumbkin asked where Hamilton lived. Quietly, Hamilton explained that he didn't really have a home. He just lived in the forest, mostly alone. Taken aback, Thumbkin's beard dropped. "My dear Hamilton," he said in earnest, "you've never had a home?" Hamilton shook his head. "Not like this." Thumbkin stood up. "How could a good fellow like you be alone in the world?" He paced around the room, stroking his beard. Hamilton sat quietly, watching him until he stopped and stood still. "Mr. Hamilton Squirrel," said Thumbkin, addressing him thoughtfully, "you have done me a great service today, and I must demonstrate my gratitude. I cannot send you away, alone, with nowhere to go, especially after you saved my home. No, my good beard will not allow it. My home is now your home. You can stay here as long as you'd like." He crossed his arms, quite settled on the matter. "Me?" replied Hamilton. "Here? At Wondergarten? But I'm just a squirrel. I'm not a gnome." "Ah, I can see that you have as good a heart as any gnome in the garden," said Thumbkin warmly. Hamilton sat there in disbelief, reflecting on the offer. "If you'll have me," he said, "I would love to stay." "It's settled then," said Thumbkin with excitement. "Let's clean up and I'll show you to your room." After dinner, Thumbkin led Hamilton upstairs to a spacious room. It had a large bed in the center, with small tables on either side. Across from the door was a pointed window overlooking the garden, with a nice desk and chair situated in the front. It was the nicest place Hamilton had ever been welcome to stay. "Thank you," Hamilton said softly. "Thank you," Thumbkin replied. "If it wasn't for you, neither of us would be here tonight, so please enjoy, and I will see you in the morning." He turned and said goodnight, then gently closed the door behind him. As Hamilton listened to Thumbkin's footsteps fade away, he took a deep breath and pondered how he got here. Little did he know this was the place he would forever call home.
Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoyed this story. Be sure to visit us at wondergarten.net or join us on the Wondergarten app. Now, please enjoy some music from this story, performed by Catherine Brunner.
Here at Wondergarten, the lovely garden, where gnomes sing all day, where fairies all play. At Wondergarten, we'll happily stay the rest of our days. We dance and sing in a magical ring around the garden and blossoming spring. mushrooms, I love them, it's true. I carve things from wood and play violin too. And if you would like to, then I will invite you to become good friends with me too. Thumbkin, Thumbkin, Thumbkin the Gnome, he lives in a birch tree and calls it his home. Thumbkin, Thumbkin, Thumbkin the Gnome, the red hat and white-bearded gnome. He loves to grow mushrooms, he loves them, it's true. He carves things from wood and plays violin too. And if you would like to, then he will invite you to become good friends with him too. Mr. Squirrel, Mr. Squirrel, Mr. Hamilton Squirrel in the tree at Wondergarten. Mr. Squirrel, won't you tell us a tale of the gnomes of Wondergarten? You were raised in their ways and spent all of your days with the gnomes of